What up? I'm just gonna feed my sourdough starter real quick. I have 4. We got Trinity, Neo, Lord Voldemort, and Lizzo. And I have some organic bread flour and some organic rye flour to get them fed. Got 4 chopsticks, 1 for each. I got my scale, and I just washed 4 of these. Alright, I'm pretty much ready. I just need to dry these, they're wet. Just gonna dry the outsides. Okay, those are dried. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Just gonna put a timer on here so it doesn't shut off when I'm not using it. Going to grab this glass. I feed at a 1 to 5 to 5 ratio, as you can see. And this is Trinity. Am I close? I'm not even in. Okay, much better, much better. And this is what Trinity looks like. We're gonna give her a little mixy. I'm gonna grab a chopstick and give her a nice mix. I'm going to feed her small because they're still a little sour. I'm trying to balance out the acidity of my starters. I think 1 more regular feed, and then by the second one tomorrow I will be making bread or starting my dough. So I'm gonna zero out the, what do you call this, the scale, and I only need 3 grams of this. About that much, I'm thinking. So that was 2. I just need a little small amount. That might make it 4, but we'll see. Perfect. Scale says 3. So now we're going to zero it out. I forgot to open my bread flour. All but 1 of my sourdough starters are fed the same. So we're gonna do 15 grams of bread flour. That's 5, 10, 15. Perfect. Zero that out. And then reaching for my water, just filtered water. And I'm going to do 10 grams of water. Maybe I'll do 11. I want it a little wet. Okay, that's 11. And then we're going to grab that same chopstick we were using before and giving it a really good stir. I'm going to move this out of the way. Oh yeah, very thick. Very thick. Just gotta make sure it is well incorporated. Checking the bottom. Perfect. Alright. And that's about as thick as I like mine. Nice and thick. I'm going to start flattening it out at the bottom, just spreading it out. I'll show you in a moment. Just want to make sure I got it. Okay, like that. And I need to scrape the sidewall, so I'm going to go ahead and do that next with my chopstick. That's pretty good for me. Now, because my discard, this is now a discard, is imbalanced and still smells a little sour, I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to toss it. But first, I need the label. I should have done this first. I'm going to go ahead and just move this to the side. I got to put Trinity's label back on. And now Trinity is fed. Cap her, add her little ducky. My daughter gave me these, so they just go on top of my starters. And put her right back. Bringing the scale back, grabbing another one of these. And this time we are going to feed the same 1 to 5 to 5 ratio. This is Neo. And Neo is definitely active. You see those little bubbles. Only about 3 months old. And before I start, let's just actually do this first. Grab Neo's label. Apply it to the new clean jar. Zero that out. Grab a new chopstick. Here's beautiful Neo. Let's watch him. What you think? What you think? You like Neo? Oh yeah, Neo's nice. Now we're just going to mix him all together. And then we only need 3 grams. Okay, zero this out. And then 15 grams of fresh flour. Luna, hey mama. Here's 5. One moment. Sorry about that. I had to stop my dog from scratching her ear. She's already hurt herself. Okay, another 5 grams. Oh, that was 6, so we're at 11. I'm not gonna put all of this. I'm gonna tap little by little. I accidentally did throw it off. That's 15. I'm tossing everything. Okay, zero that out. And now another 11 grams of water. They're a little on the thicker side, so I'm gonna add 1 extra gram. That's 11. I'm gonna grab the chopstick and give it a good mix. And like before, I like it that thick. That thick. Alright. Now I'm going to scrape the sidewalls just to try to get as much off as I can. Here he goes, nice and fed. That is Neo. I'm gonna go ahead and cap him, put his ducky back on, and Neo is fed. Perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and move this away, planning on discarding that all later, and basically repeat. I have one more that I'm gonna do exactly the same. Now we're approaching my adopted sourdoughs. My adopted sourdough starters. Here is Lord Voldemort. Voldemort. Get it? This is what he looks like inside. And look at that. He's also active. All the little bubbles. Yes, that's what you want to see. All right. Let's go ahead and see what he looks like when we stick and pull away. Do you see the bubbles? That's how you know he's alive. All that stretch. Oh my gosh, absolutely. So sorry about my doggy. Hopefully she didn't fart too much. And zero this out. Oh wait. First things first, take off the label. We're about to add the label to the new glass. Lord Voldemort. Zeroed out. It's okay, Mama. 3 grams. So sorry, I gotta use like my mom stern voice with her. Zero out, grab 15 grams of flour. Woohoo! 15 grams, zero out. Now we're gonna do 11 grams of water. Or 12, that's fine. Use that. Mixy mix. I have to do this at least once a day, ideally twice a day for really healthy starters. And since my other 2 were started by me and created by me, I'm trying to strengthen them. So I keep them on the counter and I at least feed them once a day. Instead of putting them in the refrigerator where they can't really become stronger. Now I'm going to scrape the sidewalls. And so it's just a lot of responsibility. Now this one, Lord Voldemort, he is my adopted son. And technically I could just go ahead and put him in the refrigerator. But I figured let's just drink them all. I need to get used to my adopted son because I don't know him that well. But now I do. I got him October 1st. So I have 2 months with him. Happy birthday. So he's cool. Let's go ahead and cover him back up. Put his little ducky back on. Whoops. And now Lord Voldemort is fed. Put this away. Now, last but not least, we have Lizzo. Lizzo is a special girl because Lizzo is my first adopted daughter and she has a different diet. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see. But compared to this one, can you see like the color difference? She has rye and all the other 3 are just bread flour. So she has rye flour, also bread flour. So I feed her a little bit differently. Chopstick. Let's see if she can give us a nice little view of what she is working with. What you think, what you think? Look at that. You want all those little bubbles. Those little spaces, that's how you know your starter is active. And I believe Lizzo, I wanted to say Lizzo's really old. I actually think Lord Voldemort is older than her, but she's special because, you know, she has rye. And apparently rye will strengthen, or just any little bit amount of wheat flour in your starter is supposed to help it. So strengthen it. Lizzo. Ooh, ooh. Bing. Lizzo's new house. Nice and clean. So for Lizzo, zero out, we are going to do 4 grams of sourdough starter. 4 grams. Okay, that is 4 grams. Perfect. We are still doing 15 grams of bread flour. Oh, that was 6. Okay, that's 11. That's 13. The other ones were a little bit more precise. 15. Perfect. Put that away. I'm just going to close my bread flour real quick. Okay. And then she requires bread flour. 5 grams of bread flour. 5 grams of rye flour. I mean, here's what the rye looks like. Okay. Just gonna put enough until I have 20 grams. That's 20 grams. Perfect. Close. Zero that out, and we're gonna do either 15 to 16 grams of water. Or 17. Whoops, I added an extra gram, but that is fine. And then we're going to turn that off because I don't need this anymore. And we're going to mix well. Give that a really good mixy mix. Alright, and I'll show you. I like my starters that thick. Yes, that thick. Alright, and now I'm going to scrape the sidewall. All on the diameter as evenly as possible, but it also doesn't be crazy even. Just like that. So now Miss Lizzo, because she was the last one to join the family, she doesn't have a ducky, but that's okay. This is Lizzo. Lizzo is fed. Alright then, that is all. Have a beautiful night. Until the next one. Bye.